Hi, greetings, designers. I hope you're doing well. Okay, so in this lesson, I want to teach you how you can make a certificate from scratch. Okay, how to design certificates. Okay, so what you can see here is a certificate, A4 size. All right, yeah, ready. You can export and even do print. Okay, yeah. So um, let's get started. Anything else I'm going to explain. All right, anything else, any sources, if need be, I'm going to send so that you can try after watching. Okay, so follow me as we go through. Okay, so let's just open the Canva app. All right, so I think if there are some tutorials that I created some time back, and then Canva updated the interface. Okay, so you've seen that, I think you may be able to see some new things, like, yeah, but this is a new interface, but the things are the same. All right, the uses are the same. Okay, yeah, so remember that addition mark button to create a new design. It's here. Custom sizes here. Okay, all these sizes to start a design. Okay, the designs are here, templates, you find them here. So let me show you. If you want to start with the template, you can just come to templates here, and then you search certificate. Okay, certificate. You're going to have a number of templates. Okay, now by this time you guys already know how to customize templates. Okay, I believe so. You guys know, so I'm not going to teach you how you can you're not going to learn how to customize certificates templates, but we're going to start from scratch. Okay, yeah, but whether it's starting from scratch, template, everything is good. Okay, everything is okay. So these are templates that we have. If you're a pro user like me, you see that, and then you're able to access any template. Okay, if you're not a pro user, go for something free in case you don't find yourself in problems whereby you're done the design but unable to download. Okay, so these are templates. Okay, now for design from scratch, if you want, you can get the sources from Canva. Okay, if you want, you can get from anywhere else. Okay, so let me show you where I got some of the sources. I went to Pinterest, and then I set certificate background. Okay, I don't know if I got a background from here. I set for the background first. Okay, I just set a white abstract background. Okay, so I'm sure you have a Pinterest. So this is some of the abstract backgrounds you can use for certificates. The background doesn't have to be too busy. Okay, it doesn't have to be too busy. It has to be very um accommodative. Like, it needs to make, it should make the elements that are on top of it visible. So these are some of the backgrounds that you can get. I think I got this one. I downloaded this one. Okay, yeah. Away from that, on Pinterest here, you can also get backgrounds. You can set certificate backgrounds like borders if you want. Okay, ish, certificate backgrounds, come on, backgrounds. Okay, so you find certificates, but I'm talking about background. So, like, this is a background for a portrait certificate. Yeah, but some of these things, they don't really look really good. I've never used them, but I've seen people using them. But depends with you anyway. You can be able to get this yourself, I think. Yeah. So here also badges. Where I got the medals, I mean, it's PNG wing. You've seen this site. Let me go to the site again. So just search PNG wing, and then the first website, and then search medals. Okay, you're going to have a number of them, and you can download. Okay, you'll be asked to just upload that to your human. It's free, because sometimes you can have this pop-up ad. You can search medals for me. That's where I got it from. I wanted to show you. So let's get started now in Canva. But some of those things you even find them in Canva, especially if you're a premium user. You can use the ones that you have in Canva. So we're going to create our own design, not from a template. So go to custom size, customize size. So A4 size, the certificates normally are in A4. Yeah, sometimes A3, but most of them are A4 size. Okay, so this A4 width size is 3508 pixels, and then the height is, yeah, that is 2480. I hope I've not mistaken. So click create new design, and then you have a landscape design open for you. Okay, give it a few seconds so it loads and you can start designing. Okay, so cancel this. Each time if you're designing for a client, always ask them which size you're going to print on. Okay, of course normally it's A4, but just to be sure, ask. So the first thing you want to do is to set up a background. Click gallery so that you put that background, you download it from Pinterest or anywhere else. You can actually even make a background in Canva. Okay, sometimes can be just plain white. Okay, maybe just doing some changes. And so it's a background, add to page, and then you're going to make sure that it fills up the whole canvas like that. Then go to, okay, click three dots here, then come down and click set image as background. Okay, yeah, and then when you do that, go to transparency, reduce transparency. It doesn't have to be too busy. Okay, yeah, do something like that. Great. Away from that, the next thing we're going to do is to bring in so there are these borders that are normally found on certificates. You can find them on Canva. Go to elements, and then you're going to find certificate, set certificate borders, certificate border. Okay, you've seen these graphics. Most of the graphics, they don't have backgrounds. Okay, you've seen these, but some of them will require you to be a premium user if you're not. Okay, you've seen all these. You can also find something like um, certificate. How can you write that? Shapes. Let me try this. Icons, frames, certificate frames. Okay, let's try this. Okay, so yeah, you've seen these are frames that will be around. Yeah, I think I remember the first certificate I designed for a client and printed. I used those frames. Yeah, but there's something I was looking for, but I've not found them. Don't know how to search for those things. Okay, let's click see all. Right, and then we'll be using the color blue, so let's click blue here. All right, let's see if we can have something. Oh yeah, you've seen these things here. You can use these things. Okay, but you've seen this one is free. You have to be a pro user. Okay, so things like this, they're really nice. You've seen. Okay, so you place it at the bottom there, and maybe you duplicate it. See how you can play around. You rotate. Maybe another one at the corner there, just like that. But I don't want to use that. I don't need to show you anyway. Okay, yeah. So what I'm going to do is just to bring in a shape for me. I want to bring in a shape. Like it's something from scratch, so I don't want to bring in other stuff. So you just click shape, and then I want to select this shape. Okay, right, like a square, something like that. And we're going to have this color blue. Change the color to blue. Let's pick any blue here. Okay, we want this type of blue. Great. So this, make sure that this you increase the corner rounding. Great. Then you're going to rotate it, place it here. Okay guys, simplicity always wins when it comes to design. All right, so don't think when you're taking so much time, don't think when you're adding so many elements that's when you are designing. No, not really. But you should also know that simplicity is also one of the hardest. Okay, yeah, do so fast. I hope you are seeing what I'm doing. Just reducing the opacity of the shapes. I think that's too much. The color looks too pale. Okay, if you want, you can match the number of opacity 82. Let's use 82 on this one as well. Okay, 82. Awesome. Yeah, and then you can duplicate this. You can duplicate it, and then you take it on top, increase the size, take it somewhere there. Okay. All right. Okay. Just like that. It's actually pretty good anyway. Okay. All right. Yeah. As simple as that. Maybe we can have even can also have something like that. It's like balancing stuff. Okay, great. So the next thing I'm going to do is just bring in the text. Okay, so click text. All right. And then click heading. You're going to type certificate. All right. Bring the certificate on top here. Okay. We're going to use the font. Oh, let's just use Poppins, my friend. Poppins, alright. This font was to talk. It can shout at people. Why are you using me? You're always using me. Don't even pay me. What? Okay, so go to format. Let's have capital letters. Awesome. Make sure that it's well aligned. We can go to. Where is that? We can go to position, align, add middle here. Oh, come on. I hate using this. Let me just use you've seen that guide. Even if you're not able to use those things, those position alignments, it's able to guide you. Duplicate this, reduce the size. Okay, double tap, and then you're going to see. So it depends the information that you have from the client. So there's certificate of achievement, certificate of honor, certificate of completion, certificate of participation, and a number of them. That depends on your client. Certificate of achievement. Let's write achievement. Like for you guys, when you finish this course, you're going to get certificate of completion. All right. Yeah, and certificate of honor, certificate of whatever. A lot of stuff is there. Okay. Awesome. No, this is too small. Increase the size. So if that is too small, this also should be bigger. And that's so much. Okay, great. A little bit on top. You can use the nudge buttons to take this somewhere there. Great. So now you bring in another text. So this one you're going to say the certificate of achievement. This certificate is proudly presented to, just like that. And then you'd use the size, go to font, Poppins, and then under Poppins we're going to use now the typeface. Under the typeface Poppins we're going to use medium. Okay, you need to know. So one thing you should always know that the more you will reduce the size of the font, if it's in bold, the more invisible it becomes. Okay, it's not very easy to see something very small and bold. Okay, yeah, something which is very small should be light. Okay, yeah. So after that, take this a little bit up. After that, you're going to say, okay, put for the name now, but before we put the name, let's put a line. So go to shapes, under shapes here, elements, then shapes. I'm going to, okay, just search line. Just type here line. Okay, come on, that's not it. Line. All right, and then under shapes, you're going to find this line here. Okay, I noticed that there are no tabs on my screen. I hope you guys are still able to follow through. Hope you guys are still able to follow through. Yeah, just want to say there are no tabs on my screen. Okay, but it is well. Okay, yeah. So the next thing I'm going to do here is you duplicate this, okay, bring it here, right? Bring it here, you can use it as a attribute, and then you're going to write the name of the person. Okay, so I'm just going to write name, surname, okay, set that, but we're going to reduce uh, the weight of the font. Let's use board. Medium is okay. Then copy this, okay, duplicate the text on top, bring it down here, then you're going to tap here. So when you tap here, okay, here actually used Canva AI, so you see this. Okay, let me remove it. Let me do this. Just go back. So if you click Canva AI, this you've seen it. This is Canva AI. When you click here, you can give it a simple prompt. So I'm going to say, write is what? Come on, write a certificate of achievement message, right, and send. So Canva AI is going to do that for me, all right? But please don't do this. The client is going to give you the information here, okay? Don't. The client is going to give you. For me, it's just, to make my work easier, right? Instead of me start typing, copy and paste. So Canva is going to do that for me. So you read through this, okay? This is too small, okay? Too small as well. Let's say um, in 60 words, 30. Let's use that in, okay, 40 words. In 40 words, okay. Let's see what it's going to give us. Okay, so if you are writing something, maybe spellings, Canva AI can help you. But I don't know if it's free to everyone. Well, the last time I used the free account, I think Canva is this feature. Maybe it may be to premium users only. Yeah, but all in all, yeah, but I think it can even be for free. Now this is too much. So please, let's make it 25 words in 25 words. Okay. All right. So this is how it's just a chatbot. Okay. If you know how to use a GPT, the same way as a GPT, it's the same way how you discover AI. Okay. Yeah, that part you've seen this here. Okay, 25 words looks to be cool. So I'm going to get anything because yeah, this is okay, not a problem. So presented to name for exception, performance, and commitment. Hard work inspires others, whatever. Okay, so but you should make sure that you read through because if you're designing for a client. But in this case, I think if it's just for practice, you can try to use the Canva AI. You've seen what I've done, right? Yeah, so Canva AI, okay. I think I'm not sure if I have if you guys saw where I placed. So what I did, so when you're done, just click resolve, okay? Click on the icon where it's written to, and then click the three dots, click resolve, okay? So that all this can go away, right? So Canva AI, anytime you bring in a text like this one, you've seen this. No blush. This is what I'm talking about. This is Canva AI. Simply click that, and then it's going to open a chat where you can prompt it, okay, to write for you, maybe to collect the spellings, maybe to expand the text, okay? Yeah, let's continue now. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do here is what next here? You bring in the date, all right? So we're going to copy this text, duplicate it, bring it at the bottom here, and then I'm going to type the date. So I'm going to pick a random date, October 3rd, 2025. So this should be a little bit bold because the date is very important. Okay, not that bold, come on. We're going to use poppy semi board. All right. So guys, when it comes to the use of fonts, it is according to the um, significance, okay, of a certain information on the design. All right. You don't just use fonts anyhow. Okay. You've put certificate in bold, okay, because we want that to be noticeable. Okay. Yeah. So go to elements, click the line again, bring it here, customize the size of the, not like that. Let me zoom in. Okay, reduce the size. Okay, straight line, come on. Oh no, a straight line is here. Okay, hey, like, okay, great. So duplicate. So use the three dots, two dots at the corners, at the at the beginning of the line and at the end to adjust the length. Okay, the width actually. So here I'm also going to duplicate. Actually, on the other hand, we need a signature. So for the signature, we're going to use let's add any text. Okay, let me try to come up with a signature. If you write NNGA or something, NGA. Okay, bring this text here. And I'm going to use clipped font, but you don't have to, for you don't have to put anything here. Okay, actually even myself, I don't have to put anything because the person will sign when when the certificate is printed out. So let's duplicate down here. We're going to write date. Okay, all right, bring it down here. You can duplicate this, take it on the other side, and then you're going to write signature. Okay, zoom in. Anytime you're not able to move tiny things, just zoom in and then you can write whatever that you want to write. Signature. Ah, not like that. Come on. Okay, just well and good. So, guys, we're done. The next thing you can bring in is a middle. Okay, middle. We're going to use this one. Okay, reduce the size. Bring it over here. Okay, do it this small. This small. It just doesn't have to be too big. So we've seen I'm pairing the colors well. Okay, we've not seen too many colors here. Maybe this can move it a little bit to the other side. What do you think? Let's group them. Click three dots. You've seen? Click three dots on the top of the text. Then go to select multiple and then select these. Okay, I think maybe even know this can be moved just a little bit. Okay, if I can group them and move a little bit, go to nudge and then move like this. Okay, just like that. Okay, so for this to be designed to be well balanced, I think on the other hand doesn't look balanced. We can drop this down a little bit. All right. Okay. How is that? Not bad. No, 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 no. Okay, but at least like this. Okay. Yeah. Okay. What if we try to use and group a blue color on the weight certificate? So try and on the name, because these things want to apply contrast, okay, just to differentiate. And on the date you can give it a blue color as well, and signature a blue color as well. Okay, well and good, this looks nice now. Okay, so we are done, ladies and gentlemen. From now you just go ahead and download Okay, so if it is for print, it's going for print. You go ahead and click PDF for print, okay, and then you send to your client, okay. But um, yeah, that is going to be in good quality. But even if maybe you're not a premium user and just export as JPEG, it's still going to be printed okay, okay. Yeah, most of the time, unless if you have used so many colors, that you're not mindful that you can have maybe some color changes. But most of the times, if you're just mindful of the colors for documents like this, you're not going to put so much colors. The design is going to be okay. Yeah, so away from that, um so if you're handling most of the certificates, like they're not given to one person at a time. Like you find that maybe it's a school awarding 50 students, maybe yeah, a good number of people. So what you do, the other people here, if there's a name, you just be changing the names, and then exporting. Okay. Yeah, if you maybe you can duplicate, maybe you have 25 people, 25 names, you can duplicate these designs 25 and then export. But that is a good, that is um that's very hard. Okay, I think the best is just to for you to come up with just editing the name. You edit to export, making sure that everything first you have to send it to the client with one name. Okay, everything approved, and then later on you can do those adjustments. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. I'll be looking forward to see your work. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to send you anything because I've shown you how you can get the medals. I've shown you how you can get the background. I'm sure you have Pinterest. Yeah, I think I'm going to send that medal. The background you can get. I'm sure you've been following. Okay, so I think you're going to be in it. Wait, before we go, if you are a premium user, I think you can even find medals here on Canva. So click medal. Let's see. All right, so okay, you see, midways are here. So you don't even need to go to PNG wing. You find those things here. You can see there's a light one. I repeat, a light one, not just any other. A light one. And match the colors that you are going to use. Match them if it's the medal has some lead colors. Use some lead stuff on the certificate. Blue, just like that. Okay, and also you can also get some inspiration if you want from Pinterest. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, we end here. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next lesson.